Hello, everyone. Welcome to Be Intentional channel. I'm your host, Felicity. I create this channel as a way of to motivate you as well as me. I am a Christian. That's one thing for sure. And as a Christian, I have my struggles. Um, Going through the whole thing what God wants you to do and what you want to do. So actually creating this channel was my stage of being obedient to what God was saying that I should create a channel, and I have been postponing it for the longest time because all the time I always find an excuse of you know I'm not pretty enough to be on front of people to talk. My voice is not, how is it, sexy or good enough. Plus I have an accent. I'm not sure people listen to me. So I had all those questions or those excuses not to do what God was telling me to do. So I think for a couple of weeks, 2 weeks, God has been like on my phone. I have this app that sends you quotes, and every time the quotes will be something like "Do it now," type of "Do it now," go after your dream to do it now. And beside that, also I had got the opportunity to be in a program, the Maxwell leadership program. That was a great opportunity, and in there it was like, if there's something that scares you, there's something that makes you afraid, or people are saying you cannot do it, just go ahead and do it. Like the Nike commercial would say, just do it. But sometimes just do it does not come there. You cannot just go and just do it, because you see all those fear, all these giants. And back to the phone. So my phone was giving me all these quotes, and the idea came like, well, these quotes are coming, and I have Facebook friends. Let me share that quote with them because the quote is blessing me. So I will retype the quote, and something happened. At the end of it, I will put in there, be intentional, and it has been happening for like about 1, 2, 3 weeks now. And finally, like, my own conscience say, okay, so when are you going to be intentional to start the video? When are you going to stop seeing all those negative things about you? When is it that you're going to actually see that you are able to do what you say that you want to do, and that you can, that based on your accent, or how your teeth is chipped, or how it is, or you don't know how to do makeup, how do you present yourself, just go ahead and do it, because you do not know things that you do, how it can be a blessing to someone. So on this channel, this is my first video, and trust me, I am shaking, I am scared, um I am so obvious to the flaws that I have. Like right now as I'm speaking, I see like how my teeth is chipped, how it's like not straight, it's not white enough. I'm even looking at my eyebrows. I'm like, oh my god, I can have done it better, but I didn't. This is how it is, and this is how I'm actually now being intentional, living on purpose, doing things that scares me, and this is one of them. So I intentionally, the way I am, I just, I was laying in bed, and I just, what, I woke up. It's like, I'm just gonna do it. But before that, there was a friend of mine, and I was telling her, like, okay, this has been going on. God has been telling me to start a YouTube channel, and I have been giving all these excuses. And my friend told me, like, pick a day. And in my mind, I was looking for like 2, 3 months from now. She said, pick a day. And what came to my mind was like, today. Today's a Sunday. Today. And it's okay, pick the time. When I said the Sunday, I was like, I was sweating, because I'm like, because it's like when you speak something in the atmosphere, it's registered, so you have to do it. And if you don't do it, it comes back to you like, you disappoint yourself, So she said, pick a time. I said, okay. time I was like, well, 9, 10, p.m. And it's like, but then my mind's like, why are you gonna choose all this dark time? You are dark, you need some lights to make you shine, because if you do like that dark, people will not probably see you. So I was like, okay, 5 p.m., I'm gonna do it 5 p.m. So she said, okay, 5 p.m. When you post it, when you do your video and you post it, send it to me. I, I kid you not, I was sweating, like really sweating. But to make the story short, going to service today, one thing of a pastor said that when God tell you to do something, for example, he give like give your clothes. You have about 100 clothes in your closet, and God said give all the 100, and you go all through it, and you give only 50. Your reward will be only 50. But then at the same time, you didn't fully obey God. You just did partial, and partial um obedience is disobedience. So when God says something to you, means like at that time, at that moment, he has something, he has the courage for you to do it. He has the, how would I say, he has the courage for you to do it. He has the anointing, as Christians like to say. We like to say, sorry, because I'm a Christian too, I'm not gonna change it. There's this anointing for you to be able to do. So if you don't do it and you postpone to the next day, something else will come, and you postpone it and you postpone it and you postpone it, and eventually you will not do it. And when you don't do it, um it's like when the thought come to do it, it's even harder for you to start than at that moment. You see all suddenly this giant like cannot do. So the best thing that you can do is, as soon as you hear instruction, as soon as you hear an idea, as soon as something drop in your being, just write it down or just go do it. So because once you do it, it's over with. And the thing is that once you do something right, there's this release, is it release, relief that you did it. There's no condemnation, there's no, oh man, why I didn't do it. And also at the same time, you do not know who you will bless with that. So with everything that has been, God has been talking to me to keep doing it for like months, and coming up to this week, coming out to this moment, I took the step. My hair is not the way I want it, but right now I don't care, because I want to be intentional right now in everything that I do. I want to be intentional on how I live. I want to be intentional how I speak right now. Like myself, if my speaking is not good, my English is not good, I'm gonna take classes, to improve it, so that when I speak to you, you are able to understand me much better. There's no point for you to be hard on yourself. If you decided at the time, I'm gonna do it, though it scares me, and you'll be amazed, like, of what, how would I say, of what it will propel you to, and the person that you become. Because once you face your fears, you have like the whole world at your feet. You can do anything. And if you see my channel, I use my picture is a droplet of water. There's this Chinese verb that said, water is the lightest and the smallest of all elements. It fits in everything. But then at the same time, the drops of water that keep dripping from the rain can bend a steel or a boulder. So it's about consistency and being intentional. If you're intentional on one particular area that you think you're not good, or you want to work on it, if you be intentional consistently, drop, drop, drop. If you consistently do do eventually you will create a bent, you will create a how to say, you will make a mark, and that mark will be felt in your life. A lot of people, even a lot of motivational speakers say, be intentional, be purposeful, be disciplined in what you're doing. So choose today, choose something that really scares you, like scares you night and day. For me, it's coming to YouTube channel. That is nah. Mm. This scares me to the to death, you know. But I did it, and right now I feel this freedom that I can do more videos. And to be honest, I don't know what I'm talking about. I just saying what's in me, and I didn't have really a topic. I just to do. I went ahead and said I'm doing, and that's it. Whatever will happen, it will come to my mind, and I will say it, and I hope people will be blessed with it. But this is my encouragement to you. Don't be afraid to do what you put in your head to do, and do it now. Like, be intentional as laughing at people, be intentional to impact somebody's life today, tomorrow, be intentional to the person that never says hi to you at work, be intentional to just you go out your way to say hi. You'll be surprised what change it will be. Be intentional to, if situations are coming to you and it want to make you weigh you down, be intentional to not look at that situation and say, you know what, forget your situation, I'm more than that. I'm going to be intentional to be joyful. I'm going to be intentional to smile. I'm going to be intentional to even walking on the street and there's a pool of water, feel free. You want to jump in there, go jump in there, feel free. Who is judging you? The person that is judging you is you, because the you in you will be like, what will people think about you? You so old, blah 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 blah. You don't care. Just do what makes you happy. And when you are happy, like really when you do, you'll be able to give to others. You'll be able to impart to others. You can share your experience to others, and they at the same time can do what you do and bless others. Impact the life of others. Like right now in my mind, it's like you sound like you ranting, whatever whatever. But I am here to be me, real me. I will, on this channel, I will put on my journey of being intentional, and as I'm doing, I'll put quotes or books that I read and things that inspire me, and I think it will inspire you too. So as for right now, this is my first video, and I thank you so much for watching, and excuse me for being so close up because I'm using my phone. I don't know if you can say all this on YouTube, but hey, I'm saying it. I'm using my phone and I'm using my phone, and hopefully as the journey goes, I will be better, evolved, be able to do what other YouTubers doing. But at the same time, I do not really want to be them. I want to be me and be intentional of doing things. If there's sometimes I will not just do random videos. Sometimes I will just do